overseas. I see different cultures and different people's ways. I was born where the sun never sets. I was born where the heat is like a second skin. Children crying on the streets, automobiles are making noise. The land is growing dry and weak, spirits dying low. Before fathers are calling me and never tired, never waking the first news, an African on the farm. My father called me down behind a tree, prostrate at my feet, and said prayers. Then he told me all the stories of my brave ancestors. Said, look into my son, you were burned to be great. So in the twilight I went home, and my brother looking so first, first of the night I was singing 7 notes, 7 beats, 7 bodies, 7 notes, 7 light.
Listening to this broadcast, welcome to the Portal Radio TV. Thanks to beautiful Nobia, beautiful song. I'm an African queen, I'm an African boy. Right now with Ambassador Dr. Steve Udechi Obada. Thank you very much for joining this broadcast this hour. Those of you coming in, thank you very much. It's going to be another lovely time on the African Portal Radio TV International. If you are just joining this broadcast, please share this program. Let it go. A lot of people to join this broadcast. If we already do what we need to do, this poster have been out for over a week now, so I'm expecting a lot of people to join. Apology for the time we actually supposed to come earlier before now, but unfortunately my guest was a bit busy. The time we're supposed to establish the communication with him is not available, so we just managed to get in touch with him now. So it's going to be two ways program. We'll be hosting him as well. We'll be hosting Ajibola all the way from the Jiform. We'll be having the conversation together on the program. Please share, like, let it go. The more you like, the more you give chance to us to continue on this broadcast this hour. Please, we really expect a lot of people to join this conversation on the Africa Porter is happening right now, right here on the African Porter Radio TV International, to everyone that is joining. Thank you very, very much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we are going to be having another beautiful time with this great man in the studio. We're going to uh, 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 having conversation and talking about it. Unfortunately, we are broadcasting to another line, but we're going to rectify that in a moment. Those of you that want to join us on the African portal, in a few minutes we will be live on the African. Everyone joining us, watching this, please share, let it go viral. It's happening right here, right now. On everyone, thank you very much. Please join, share, like. Let's have the will together. We can, so let's do it together on this broadcast this hour. Thank you very much, everyone. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're just waiting to connect with our Radio TV International. We will do that in the next few minutes. Those of you joining unable to connect with us on the African Portal Radio, but definitely on African Portal Radio now, so that you can be able to. Everyone, thank you so much. It's a lovely time. It's a beautiful time in the studio here in Victoria, South Africa. Thank you so much, everyone. We just gonna make some change on Portal Radio TV. Everyone joining us, thank you very much. It's a lovely time. It's a beautiful time. It's a nice time here in Victoria, South Africa. My name is Dare Oluson. I will be your moderator for this broadcast this hour. Please watch. The more you share, the more the program go viral, the more people also connect with this broadcast. So please join the conversation. Thank you very much, everyone. Portal Radio TV International. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Introduce yourself to my listeners out there. Let me give you time for you to this broadcast out there. Let me tell leader, one of the people doing so well for the African continent, raising the banner of raising it high. Let me take the time to welcome this great leader on this podium with some of the connection from your greet and introduce yourself in the society. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, can you please introduce yourself to the listeners? If you can hear me, can you kindly introduce yourself to the listeners at home? I think we are having challenges with his network there, so we want to see if we will be able kind of giving problem there. So we will see what we can do on that to actually put him on the spotlight on this broadcast. Can you hear me? That we can continue this program. Are you there?
Well, I'm Steve, Ambassador. Yes,
I
I
don't think you are
am
getting. We are getting connected to
Ambassador
you. The network
Dr.
is kind of giving problem.
Steve
We
Udwehi
can't hear
Obada.
you. If you can hear me,
The
can you hear me?
yes, I'm introducing the founder and the CEO artist platform Indigenous
Okay. Unfortunately, we
Entertainment.
are unable to establish a communication with you. So please step down of the podium. God, I don't think we'll be able to have this conversation with you.
Well, I am Steve. I can hear
You
you.
can
I can
continue
hear you. Can you hear me
with your
too?
intro call.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. You can continue. You can continue now.
I'm hearing you. Yes, I'm hearing you.
The
Hello?
network is very bad. Yeah, the network is very
Hello? Can you hear me? I'm
the network is very bad on your side.
network. I can you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hearing you.
Yeah, but
Hello?
continue.
Hello? Hello? I can hear you. Uh, no, very unfortunate. Though I can hear you here, I'm hearing you. Actually, I'm hearing you. I can hear you. I'm even introducing myself from Indigenous Entertainment, Nigeria. We into yeah. Hello, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Continue.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Steve, Ambassador Doctor Steve. Yes, Ambassador Steve. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm Steve, Ambassador Steve Udwehi Obada, the founder, CEO, artist platform, Indigenous Entertainment. We are very much into cultural activities, school cultural development among the children, creating awareness on our cultural values, Nigeria. And that is precisely what we do. And we are so glad to be with you this afternoon, the host of this Porta TV station is such an interesting experience sharing this moment with you on this line.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very
So
much.
precisely that is what
You must
artist
be well.
platform is doing. We are here to promote the school children on our cultural values and norms.
Hmm, hmm.
So good. So far, Africa is our land, and we believe the time is here for the children to be part of it. That is what we want every one of us to be part of. We go into international cooperation and collaboration with international organizations, like we have the Hellenic Cultural Institute for UNESCO, is part of those we're working with. But even as of right now, we are having a pact with the Palestinian government, that is the state of Palestine, to create a
Can you please unmute yourself? Okay, continue. If you unmute yourself, you can continue, or you can step out of the pod. Let me put you in through WhatsApp call. You already unmute. You've mute yourself. Can you kindly unmute yourself? We cannot hear you now because you've mute yourself. Unmute yourself so that we can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now? Hello? Uh, yes, I'm on mute. I'm on mute. Yeah, I am on mute. I am on mute. I'm very okay now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? His network is network. Anyway, it's so good, my brother. I don't know.
Yeah, you mute yourself. We cannot hear any. You can continue now. Yes, we can hear you.
His network.
We can hear you. Out of the podium. Let me put you on WhatsApp.
But I'm hearing you.
Can
And
we put you
I'm
in
not
through
muted
WhatsApp?
right now. I'm
Let's
open.
connect to you via WhatsApp. Just at the
I'm
podium.
very open, very, very
It's not my
open.
network. It's your network.
But can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you as well, but your line is fading. I can hear you.
On WhatsApp? Yeah,
Yes.
I think
Just
so.
step
It's our
out of
network
there.
here. But cause me, I'm
Yes.
hearing you.
I'm hearing you as well, but your
Yes,
network
I'm
is not
hearing you
clear.
very well.
You are not clear.
Okay, can I talk?
Yeah, but the network is very. You can continue now.
Okay. Are we okay? Yeah, I think it's network issue, but yeah, but yeah, all right. So I am Ambassador Dr. Steve Udwehi Obada, the founder CEO, Artist Platform Indigenous Entertainment. We are here based on cultural activities and school to school cultural development,
projecting our cultural values and norms among the school children. That is precisely what Artist Platform is into. And I think we are very happy to be part of Voice. This is a platform I think we can air our views and voice to the international organizations to associate and partner with what we're doing. So I think we really thank African Voice in this regard. So thank you very much. We are glad to be part of
Thank,
this
thank you very
development.
much. Thank you very much. Uh, Thanks to everyone joining us. Thank to
All right.
Awande Oluwashio. Thank you very much for joining this broadcast. Thank you, Olabanjo Abudurrahman. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. Let's continue with the broadcast. Let's
Well, so
continue
good so
with
far.
you.
It's like the network is not really. Yeah.
We can hear you now. We can hear you now. I think we can continue now. Okay, thank you very much. Let's start the conversation. Let's start the conversation. Let's quickly look at your organization, what you guys do, and what you guys offer the community or
Yeah,
the
so good so far. I'm
society.
hearing you clearly. So we are just like I've said, artist platform indigenous. We are precisely an official partner of the national museums in Nigeria. We try to project. Okay, okay, okay. Well, artist platform, like I said, is an official artist platform is a cultural exchange development program on diversity. As a Nigerian, we have several culture in Nigeria. We have the North, the Hausas, the Kanuri, the Bibios, the Edos, the Yorubas, and so many of that. So we try to marry these cultures together to create to create education. That is precisely what Artist Platform is out for. And thank God so good so far. We've been partnering with with relevant institutions, relevant organizations, like the National Commission for Museums and the Monuments. That is the National Museum. International organizations like the Hellenic Cultural Institution for UNESCO, and all these organizations will be working on, and they'll be supporting our visions to project our culture within our context. And at the same time, if I should say it, African culture has become a viable platform for we to really air a vision. And we are so glad to be part of you. I think we can continue this discussion on in this form.
Hmm. Yes, definitely we can. Definitely we can. I'm just a bit very scared. Like your network is
Are you
very,
with
very
me?
bad. I'm with you. The network where you are is very bad, and the place where
So,
you are is very
like
noisy.
I said, we
So
have
we
our
can.
guiding principles and the way we work of art and culture are invaluable and the key to understanding our past and present and future. The program is of fundamental importance to all what we do, and that is the principle of of our organization. And when we yeah, very.
Okay, let's quickly take it a bit further. We just have about 15 minutes to round up this section, then we can
Frankly, the
continue with the
network
other
is
section
bad,
of this.
Gary. It's really bad. So I don't know.
The network
I
on
don't
your
know what we're
side
going
is
to
very
do.
bad. Yeah, you can step out. You can step out. Let me bring you in through a WhatsApp call. That will
Hello.
be the only option. Step out of the pole of the podium. Let me put you on a WhatsApp call.
Um, I don't know. Maybe we will need to fix another good time for this. Do we have to fix another time for this?
Step out of the podium. I will call you on WhatsApp. Then we continue with the conversation on WhatsApp. Thank you, everyone, joining us. We really appreciate
Okay.
it. We are having a big challenge with the network from the guests that we are hosting in the studio. So its network is not going very well with the what we are doing. Unfortunately, we will not be able to continue with him. So please kindly let's continue with the program as we will try to put him on the WhatsApp so that we can. Yeah, please step out of the pod. Let's put you in via WhatsApp call. Thank you, everyone. We really appreciate. We are unable to. If we can get in touch with him, we will continue the conversation with him. This conversation. Thank you very much, Rosalinda. Thank you very, very much. We really appreciate it. Keep sharing it. Keep loving it. It's the African Porter Radio TV International. We are having a conversation with one of the great African leader in the studio with me. That we are having this conversation. We will try to see if we can be able to host him on a WhatsApp call. That will be the very much very bad. And the place where you are is very noisy. That means you are very unprepared for this interview because I'm not expecting the place where you are to be so noisy. It's very, very noisy, and we don't take such conversation on the program. I've sent this invitation out to you long back. So I'm expecting you to be in a very noise-free environment where we can be able to enjoy you. The network of the area where you are is not good and it's very noisy there. So unfortunately, we will not be able to continue with you on this conversation because of the noise from your side.
All right, so far, so I can hear you, but I think the network is not very good anyway.
It's not about hearing me, it's about where you are.
Anyway,
Street. We couldn't hear what you are saying because of the noise of where you are.
okay.
We are in a coded place. We are ready to host you to have this conversation with you, but you have to be in a place where is suitable for this interview. This is an international broadcast. It's not supposed to be having some noise on the outside. Thank you very much, everyone joining us. It's a lovely time. Everyone joining us, thank you so much. It's Monday morning. Let me take time to welcome everybody to this broadcast, this Hawa, this Olusa coming to you live from Victoria here in South Africa. Let me take time to greet everyone in South Africa, to everyone listening to us in northern part of Africa, to everyone in eastern part of Africa, Abarisa Muchana, to everyone Nagegia, and we greet everyone Ekason. We say bonjour to everyone speaking French. We say welcome to the African Portal Radio TV. It's happening right here, right now on the African Portal Radio. Is a beautiful time here in Victoria, South Africa. As you know, dishing out for you. This is the African Portal, your only one-stop media house. Please come in. Let's do it together. together is happening right here, right next. We really appreciate those of you that already send your comment through. We really appreciate it. It's a lovely time here in Victoria, South Africa. Please kindly share this program. Share it, share it. We are in this together. Please come in. Let's start the program fully. From our side, is happening right here, right now on the African Portal Radio TV International. We have a guest in the house, but unfortunately, the network of the area where the guest is very poor, and the signal there is very poor as well. And there is so much noise on his side, so we are unable to establish the conversation with him. But let's check if the noise is better now. Hello, sir. Are you still there? Wherever you are, will not let us continue with you. We need a noise
But
free
I am very, no, I'm in a very place now in my hotel.
the conversation. You are doing a very great
Okay.
job. Let me firstly take that and appreciate you for the great work you are doing in African continent. You are one of the people that is promoting African culture. Like you say in your introduction, you are working to make sure that you match all the cultures and tradition in Nigeria together, which is very, very, very lovely idea. And I really want to thank you. This is time for us to put you on the spotlight, to give you a tap in the shoulder to say well done for doing on the African continent. Well done for the great job you are doing to promote African culture. If I may ask, what to this? If I may ask.
Well, it's such a good question. Artist platform is a baby of a child of, I can say, it's a child that is born out of the situation of the country. One, as a youth, when I was a youth, I was very much into cultural activities in the especially in Okebola, Ibadan. As a primary school child, cultural activities, drama, dance, and all that, and I've always been part of that, and that has been my inspiration. And by way of into the secondary school, I was part of the Nigerian national troupe. Travel a lot of countries into cultural dancing and all that. And now that I grew up to a stage, I became a full-time musician.
Wow.
Of the Performing Musician Association of Nigeria. I was the PRO of the Performing Musician Association of Nigeria, PMAN, and through this process, that thing was still there. Now that I'm out of PMAN, I have the vision to set up a cultural outreach which is based to artist platform indigenous entertainment, which is a kind of necessity because PMAN is not really functioning as it used to be during our time. That is the essence. That is cultural exchange, bringing the youth into our cultural awareness. That is exactly what it is.
Wow, beautiful idea, beautiful idea. You mentioned something now about Okebola Ibadan. Let me take you back to the line of history because what you said just now is very, very important. Let's go back to the line of history. Can you please tell us or take us through your line of history? Where are you originally from? Where do you grow up from? What are the things that you see when you are growing up? What can the incoming generation and the current generation learn from your background?
Thank God for this, Daura in Edo State, but in true sense, they were born in Okebola. If to runs off, by the grace of Gomari School in Okebola, just a stone throw to Jiform and that is the end of Ibadan in the western region. Then, to be very frank, I think resilience is not the issue, and most of these activities are generated from childhood. Like I said, while in primary school in Ibadan, I was lucky to be with like somebody like Mike Adenuga today. They were my senior in the primary school. Olusegun Rusewe, who is now the Director of Culture, National Art and Art and Culture. They were all my senior in the primary school. So when they ask those cultural programs, I'm always there to participate in such activities. So such are the things I discovered that the most important thing we just need to keep doing is to be committed to whatsoever talent God has given to us. Because talent is very valuable. Even without your education, with your talent, you can still make a good living. So I think the youth of today should learn from that. We can use our talent to achieve our vision in life. Today, it is that talent that I believe I have as a youth into cultural activities that today that give me the inspiration that at least I can develop an organization that will be that will go into this cultural thing and bring the youth into it. I can tell you the truth this evening that in Jos, Plateau State, where I used to be before I moved down to Lagos last year, they are very impressed with me. The Commissioner of Culture, the Commissioner for Education, they are all impressed because they saw what we were doing is fulfillable for the development, the unity of the our cultural diversity. Because, like I said earlier, we have the Yoruba, we have the Kanuri, we have the Igbos, we have the Hausa, so many cultural, beautiful culture in Nigeria. So we try to marry all this together, and the people enjoy it. In our program, we have the commissioner as the chairman of events, the government dignitaries, the kings, they are always happy to be part of it, and they commend our effort. Say, yes, my son, this is exactly what we want us to be doing, protecting our cultural values. And then, like I said earlier, I'm so glad. I mean, African Portal, which is African Voice, which is a very beautiful platform to really air who and what we are, our identity. And our identity is our culture. Our culture is our identity. Thank you.
Our culture is our identity. I like that. I like that. Okay, let's quickly step it. Let's take it further. I like what you say regarding the culture and where you're coming from. You are born in Ibadan, in Okebola, in Ibadan. So that means let's quickly do a kind of, because we cannot be promoting African culture and still not doing that we bring that into the limelight. That means you can speak some Yoruba, you can speak some Benin. How many can you speak?
By the grace of God, I speak Yoruba fluently. Mo kọ́ Yorùbá torí èdè tó fi kọ́ mi láwùyé mọ́, bọ́dà láwùyé mọ́ fi kọ́ àwa nígbà tá a wà ní primary alphabet wà lédè Yorùbá. A B D E F G E D T L M N O R S T U V W so on and so forth. That is our identity, is our culture, and it's forced to understand teachings when it really comes to understanding scientific and in short, so various other means. Our language matters a lot. So in that aspect, I speak Yoruba a lot. I speak a good language. I speak some part of it because I happen to have my work in Kaduna. I work in Kaduna with Nigel as a telephone technician. So I have opportunity to mix up with the voice. So I think all this gives me the impression that Nigeria, we can become one family. Wow. Because we have a lot of Yorubas in it. We were also happy because there is no division, there is no segregation, there is no division among the people. So we're happy as a nation. And all this, it boils down to the fact that we still need to bring the people together through music, for instance, I know you will understand what I'm saying. There is a man called Dan Maraya those days. He's an outside. He play with Goje, one man, big band. And you see, we are all excited to have people who try to project traditional music, indigenous music. Here we have Ike Dairo those days, we have Victor Uwaifo, King Sonia Day, Ebenezer Obey. All these are people internationally they were recognized. They were project our traditions and culture to the outside world, just like what you are doing now. All the way is projecting Nigeria. I mean, I wish we could have more people like you.
Great, great, great. I like what you say. So I'm going to take you through a journey now. Everyone joining us, thank you very much. We are getting to an interesting aspect of this conversation. Sorry for the breaking down on the network. Sometimes it happens like that. When the show is going to be a lovely show, all this kind of thing bounds to happen. But it's fine. We are good now. We are good now because I'm so happy to have this great leader with me in the studio, sir. We're going to do something very significant on this program. I will take you to Benin. I will take you back to Benin, where your spirit belongs, and I will bring you back to Yoruba land, where you grew up. Then I will take you around all Nigeria. But firstly, let me allow you to greet people in Benin that is listening to us. Let them know that their son is on the African portal right now. Please, quickly, let's greet everyone in Benin before we continue.
The Emuta. There's what we call the Emuta, and the ring road there, kind of the National Museum, which is people in charge of our cultural activities. They are especially dedicated to the development of culture and preservation of our culture precisely. And like it is only to maintain that traditional, the core of the traditional values in Benin Kingdom. They have it in ground, on ground. Very much on ground. And the Benin, I could say I have a very good time in Benin in those early days when I was playing music with Felix Liberty, an indigenous of Benin too. Number 10, Triangle Avenue in Benin off Wire Road, and we had opportunity with NTA with a man called Parfit, director of program with the Nigerian Center of Indigenous Music those days. So it was fun, and we had a lot of indigenous musicians like Mr. Waifo himself, who is very much indigenous. Traditional music, and we were always there. Sometimes I play the guitar to Algeria, to have Oshioma, another indigenous musician. So many of them like that we do play all around Benin. I think today Benin is still very much on ground when it comes to traditional and form of cultural expression that the world can take. And don't forget, sir, you can understand that when it comes to art and culture, even today, the British Empire, they built the Benin and removed so many of our artifacts, which our people are still working hard to retrieve back to Africa. But glory be to God, France, some few years ago, they returned some of the artifacts back to Nigeria, which were taken away from here in those early days. And that is exactly what we still keep wanting to work on. We need to educate our children in terms of our values. These values are very important. Like I said earlier, our culture, our identity, our language precisely make us to even be more stronger in international dealings. So I think I'm really so glad my chief host.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. That's not answer my question. I want you to speak Benin language. I want you to speak the dialect. I want you to take my.
So you cannot hear the language, so but the I knew that my people are hearing what I'm speaking.
I said Kuyo. Domo. Thank you very much. That is one of the things that the African Portal stood for. That is one of the things that we do on the African Portal. Very much. You see, that is why I booked you on the spotlight. So that is just by the way, everyone joining us, you ain't seen nothing. We are just starting. If you are of this program, let me take you back to the Yoruba land. I'm going to switch off from this speaking this language that you are hearing from me now. Back to my traditional, as you see, that is my traditional wear that I put on. You think Benle Yoruba tin binu? Ní bínú ni káròdì mọ́ṣọ́ káròṣọ́ ọmọdì kìdì kó mọ́ ti gbóko náà ni ojúmọ́ rẹ ojúmọ́ ayọ̀ ojúmọ́ òbùkún ló mọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ń gbọ́ wa káàkiri orígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáńláyé. Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní agbódò ọ̀kan lára àwọn ọmọ bíbí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ọmọ bíbí ìlú Ìbàdàn ní Olúyọ̀lé, ìlú Ìbíkúnlé Alágbàlá Ológòdó kẹ̀rí lójú ogun. Wọ́n lébọ̀ lẹ́yìn Jagunlabi ó lára wájú mọ́jà wọ́n fi kó ara wájú lẹ́rú. Akálára àwọn ọmọ náà ní bẹ lójú òpó ètò tèmi àti wọ́n jọ ní ìfọ̀rọ̀jomitoro ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Orúkọ tèmi ò yípadà, orúkọ tèmi náà lórí yàrá olùsọmọ olùṣọ́ àgùntàn Samuel Olúṣẹ́gun Olúṣàn. Èmi lọ́pàpá fọmọ ọkùnrin bọ̀lẹ̀bọ̀ ọmọ sísè sísọ ń kárí ibi kọ́lé sí ọmọ oníyan ọjọ́ kẹfà tí ń ṣerúkú lẹ́lẹ́tòjó òrí ti ẹ̀jẹ̀ láti ilé ìyá mi. Èmi ló gẹ́rẹ́ pàbí ẹkùn bàbá mi ò sí nílà jàsán tí bá ń bẹ́ ń lé àdúgbò ẹ̀ràn fún mi jẹ. Ọmọ orí mo lù sí lèmi, ọmọ ají fọ́rọ̀ ìṣètẹ̀jẹ́. Ìlú Ìbàdàn náà ti bí mi, mo ṣe sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan Ìbàdàn nílùú Ògúnmọ́lá. Bàbá àti ìyá lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin ẹgbọ́ Yorùbá ẹ tún gbọ́ Benin ẹ tún lẹ gbọ́ Wúsá àjọ dábòlẹ̀ lónìí. Ó yá ẹ bá ń káwọ́ tí ń gbọ́ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, ẹ bá ń káwọ́ tí ń gbọ́ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Làgbàlagbà ń dayò ẹ̀ka bí ẹ̀ka ẹgbẹ́ kátàrà náà èyí rẹ̀ bí wa ṣé bí mo yẹ mọ
lámọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ náà èmi bí ẹni èjì bí èjì ẹ̀ka àtagbá ẹ̀rí wọ̀rọ̀pọ̀ àrùn gbódó ẹ̀fà.
àrùn bí àrùn ẹ̀fà lórí wá lárúgbó ẹ̀fà bí ẹ̀fà ẹ̀jẹ̀ káfara wa mọ́ra ìgbé bí èdè olúgbọ́sọ̀rọ̀ ó dìde ẹ̀jọ́ bí ẹ̀jọ́ ẹni bí wa là ń jọ ẹ̀sán bí ẹ̀sán ọba má pẹ̀sán lọ́wọ́ wa ẹ̀wà bí ẹ̀wà ọba má wàhálà wa o.
sẹ́yìn náà ti ń ráwọn sẹ́yìn náà ti ń gbá wọn gbáǹkọ́ gbé èdè Yorùbá ti ń jáde lójú òpó ètò yìí. Nǹkan tí the African Portal wà fún náà rèé láti máa ṣe ìgbé àṣà àti ìṣe ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀. Bàbá inú mi dùn wípé ẹgbẹ́ èdè Yorùbá èdè òyìnbó torí àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa ní Benin tí wọ́n gbọ́ Yorùbá, àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa l'Amẹ́ríkà tó ń gbọ́ wa lọ́dọ̀ tó gbọ́ Yorùbá. Ẹ jẹ́ padà sínú èdè òyìnbó eyín akànfi ṣe àjàsà sórí ètò ni. To those of you who are listening to us, thank you very much. We just quickly go back to the motherland, we go back to the Yoruba land, and we go back to Benin. Benin happened to be one of the great kingdoms in Africa that have so much culture and so much things that we can connect with as a black race. And we thank God that you mentioned it as well. Some of our things that was taken out from Africa to the other part of the world, some of them was returned a few years back. But that is just by the way. The main thing is that African culture and African language is very rich, and we cannot avoid to lose them. And that is what you are doing. Let me quickly look at what you said about the call of Benin and about doing. Are you trying to bring the cultures together in Yoruba, in Africa, in Nigeria, to make sure that we keep all our heritage, things that we have? Is that the main thing that you are doing, or is just for you to portray it to the people to just see them, and after that is all? Can you explain that a bit?
Well, it is not just for them to see and let it die like that. We try to impart this in the children, and I say that to be part of the curriculum of the school activities. These are the basic things, the basic form. I want you to remember when we were kids, and they were teaching us English, so they were teaching us Yoruba. Then we have the languages. We have different books on Yoruba that we were taught. Language Akini, language Akpatija, Akpateta. And tomorrow, if you look at the thing, we have signs in our writing and music and àmì ìsàlẹ̀, àmì àárín, all these are those signs, the vocals that we need to inculcate into our children so that all these things will not be extinguished. If it is extinguished, it will be too bad for an African or for a Nigerian. And don't forget, Nigeria is the biggest in the whole Africa. So leading Africa in everything we do, and they should follow up with what we do. And that's what we want to do. We are not going just to perform and make it take. We will be creating acts that will remain in schools, curriculum, and activities on a regular basis. That is why we bring in teachers and students and preparators to make sure they put all these activities as part of the school curriculum program.
How long have you been in this journey, if I may ask? And what are the achievements that you can mention that you achieved in the years?
Very, very frank, I'm just grateful to God for the delivery to carry on. Especially the state we used to be before happened to be a very volatile state, that is just Plateau State, where there is serious crisis between the Muslim and the Christian. And as that situation was going on, I said the best thing we can do is to use the culture to bring these people together to stand one another. And how? Through the children. And by the grace of God, the Ministry of Culture, through the Commissioner for Culture, they saw my vision and they came into it directly. And they supported the vision. Before I could know what that was, we had over 50 schools that participated in the program. We brought the commissioner, special guest speakers from universities like Dr. Ijoma Ayuba was one of the curator of the National Museum, and so many high society people, the king of Irigwe, they all came in and they gave a speech that really touched people. And frankly speaking, we were commended. And we are very glad that God gave us such initiative to see how we can use culture to bring about peace. If I'm not mistaken, right now, you could see that K2 are enjoying somehow peace, that there is no more crisis. It is the program we've been doing. Now, last year, 2019, I was in Akure again. We created the same program in Akure in collaboration with the National Museum Akure and the DG of Akure. So wonderfully, man, the king of the town gave us the hall that this is exactly what they want us to be doing. He gave us the hall free of charge. And that is the hall they used to pay for 5 million naira. They rent that hall, but they gave it to us free. And we had over 50 children that filled up that hall. And NTA gave us a massive support, publicity, and it's exactly just like what you're doing now. It's just what you're doing. Better earlier, if we have even 10 people of you, your kind, I bet you will be able to market our culture internationally. Yes.
Indeed. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate what you say. You have opportunity to be with the kings, with the many royal houses. Let's look at because Nigeria is very big and is very diverse in culture and in language. What are you doing to make sure that we sustain our indigenous language and to make sure that the incoming generation can embrace the culture and the language?
Frankly speaking, it's indeed unfortunate that today we have so much imbibed the culture of the West. And this is really affecting us. We have no longer any secret within our family because most of our children cannot speak our language again, so there is no secret. So whatever I want to discuss that's supposed to be secret within the family, we have to speak English. And when you speak English, then you can hear. This is why we're working towards making sure our language, our dressing code, our presentation has to denote, to depict our cultural value. And that's what we're doing. And that is why you see the kings, they all supported what we're doing. The kings, even but let us be frank, when you see most of our leaders, hardly you see them wear so they put on agbada, they put on babariga, they put on kaftan and things like that. They try to show us a picture. But because of the Western influence on our youth, everybody like you want to wear jeans, you want to wear t-shirts, you want to wear those things, like some things that are going on today. You see children wear torn trouser and you tell me it's fashion. All those are not African. So we may say we talk about civilization. Yes, good. We can be civilized, but we don't need to civilize in the wrong way. That is what we are saying. Africa is not born, or we black is are not born to be in such situation. We are disciplined and we are created discipline. Our parents parents were disciplined. They taught us the role, that attitude, discipline. And that is exactly what Artist Platform Indigenous is trying to do. We want to get our people, we want to inculcate our values in the people's heart. We want to bring them into the understanding of what we do. That's why I told you what we do is promoting intercultural understanding in schools. We promote intercultural understanding.
I really appreciate that, and I appreciate the great work you are doing. But let's quickly look at what you mentioned now, the civilization. Civilization. That is one of the things that a lot of people are talking about. They connect everything with civilization. But what can we do to make sure that the civilization don't do our culture and our ideology? Because look at if you look at our radio station, if you look at the media space today, it's more of Western, and that is why if you look at the children, when the children is born into a family, in this 1-2 months, as the children is growing, called cartoons, and the kind of cartoon they are watching is the Western cartoon where they are speaking the English and the other colonial languages, and we don't have like a cartoon that will be speaking our indigenous language in it. How can we incorporate this ideology into our own style as well, for us to get our children back from the Western ideology and portray our own way of life to our children from the childhood? How can we do that, and what is your organization doing towards that?
Yes, by the grace of God, you will understand from the beginning what we were taught to make us understand that civilizations came from Africa. And that is exactly what we were, and that is what we believe truly, that civilization started from Africa before the advent of the Western world for the colonialism of the Africans. Yes, good. They colonized us and they gave us some ideas with the scripture and all those things. But we can always take the good and leave the throw away the wrong ones. Ambassador Shola, then I think he's one of those culturalists. He's one of those people who believe in the culture of Nigeria. He tried to talk about these things. When you look at what they do in those days, the village headmaster, they try to portray our culture so that in community area, many people were taking issues that culture, even the mode of dressing. But now, we have a kind of right script that has to do with our values. Even when the right script, that is our values, the dressing code does not depict an African. So all these things are the areas we are trying to make a difference by making it, and both through our newsletter magazine, through our interview, just like I have an interview right now, we are talking, we talk all these things, and I think are precious. And putting our children through that process will be better for us at the long run. Because we may want to do a secret thing, we don't want the Western to know. There's no way speaking is that we don't understand us. But the Pastor will say, right now, what are you people saying?
And that is very important. Let me tell you this, and this is my own personal research of this. The reason why the Western, let me put it that way, the reason why, without any apology, I mean, I'm not apologizing to anyone in this. The reason why they actually have this ideology of destroying our own culture and our own way of life and our own way of govern ourselves is just for them to impose their own ideology upon us. And that is one of the things that we are trying to correct. If you look at just said now that the religion and whatever they brought to us, they actually come back and come and learn from us, and they took all what they learned from us back to the other side. They reprogram it, they repackage it, and they bring it back to us and sell it to us. And let me tell you this: the reason why the language is suffering in Africa is because they don't want secrets in Africa. They want Africa to be a continent whereby there will not be secrets. Look at the Asians, look at China. They are still speaking their language no matter what happens. Look at the Indians. Yes. So what they are trying to do is to make sure that there is no secret in Africa, and that is why they are killing the African language gradually. If you look at the country colonized by the French, you can see that the French word is imposing the French language upon them, and most of the people in many languages have disappeared. This is my own personal research. Go and grab my book, The African Pot You will see more in the African portal. If you go to Angola today, many people in Angola don't speak their language again. They were speaking Portuguese, and if you look at the people from the age of 20 to 40, they don't even have clue of the local language anymore. It's dead, it's gone. And this means all Africa. And if we continue like this, we will wake up one day and there will not be any secret again in Africa, because we'll be using this horrible, funny language that we are calling English that we are using. So the question is this. What are we going to do personally from your own organization to make sure that those languages that you mentioned, those culture that you mentioned, is it possible to put them in writing or in a cartoon, so that we have our own cartoon that we will now be using? You see, our media space, are already messed up by the Western, because it's only their content that is dominated on our media space. What can we do to make sure that we put our own content into our media space? That I want us to discuss. I want you to give us the suggestion of that.
To be very frank, I think, like I tried to give an instance, when I look at what you are doing now, that is exactly what we are expecting from every other media houses. We have TVC in Lagos, we have radio in Lagos, we have so many other TV stations across Nigeria, but like you have just said, every program they shows depicts the Western world, and these are the things. Yeah, we can give them at least 10, 20%, but 80% of such programs to be our values. And that will help us to really get across quickly, especially to the children. Making cartoons, making these things, these are to rest with our whose education in the university, who are science, people that are supposed to be doing all these things, but it's like they to themselves, they lack understanding. That's what I'm just saying. My brother, I'm sorry to say this. I cannot imagine a young man who went to the university to study engineering, and today he cannot produce a car. If somebody went to university, studied computer science, and he cannot produce a RAM in the computer. So what is the meaning of that? What the essence of going to that university to study that subject? You go to the university to be able to create and relate to what you have seen. But you go there, after you finish there, you come back to the field and put on a suit and walk the street of Nigeria. The education you have gone to study became valueless, became meaningless. Then what is the essence of going to study some subject? So we have people who want to study education in the university. What is the essence of they going to study that university? It should be to be able to either to write books, to do this like today, and like I've just said, what I'm doing today is what in me, like from my cultural things I love regret from my youth. And today I try to do things like that, bring the children together. And we will present a kind of cultural exhibition, cultural performances, bring in our elders, bring in our chiefs, bring in our kings, and they value it. And I said one of the video, you hear what the king said. He said today he listened to our children with the kind of music they sing that they cannot even understand one word. What kind of music are they saying? They say it is just like people sing those things. So these are the things. It's the way. The scripture said, teach the child where you want them to go. When they go, they will depart from me. But we are not teaching the children anything. We leave them to themselves. And the children now,
sorry, sir. I think to add to that as well, I think our educational system as well is lacking here, because the curriculum and the educational system that they designed for us in Africa is one of the greatest problem that we are facing now. Because Africa needs to come and have our own educational system. Because I cannot imagine how somebody will be, because you say now that how an engineer cannot produce a car and how a computer science cannot produce a RAM. But look at the African government. When we have any project or any infrastructure that needs to be done in Africa, it's not given to African citizens. It's given to the other people in the rest part of the world. How somebody else is coming to Africa, where we have a lot of graduates graduating in university in Africa, that people are still coming to the Africa to come and construct the railways in Africa? I mean, all this kind of a thing is one of the things that is giving us setback. As one of the leader and as one of the advocates,
I think that is rate. You can understand that now. You have those who want to study survey, you have people who study civil engineering, but when they want to construct the road, a man will come from Europe to come and construct the road here. Then what do our people study for? Why do they go to school for? I think most of the problem is within our leaders themselves, who out of laziness who want to make foreign exchange to dominate their own brother in this country. So far so good. I think there could be a change, but it could take time, but we have to start from somewhere.
We have to start from somewhere. I like that. That's
we just have to start.
That sounds very promising. That sounds very promising. Sir, let me take you back to the project that you have done so far and the kind of what are the results? I mean, what are the kind of results that you are having? Because the result is very important. If you are doing anything and there is no result on it, there's no point of doing it. What is the result that you can say that you are getting from the people? And then I will put I have another caller is going to put on the spotlight now. What is the result that you are getting?
Okay.
Otumba, please.
You know what it is here in Africa. People doesn't support anything except they see what you are doing is right. I believe when I started this project, going from here to go to ministry, go to so for support, that's what it was so difficult. Not until I did the first one that beat them, they were so surprised. So to me, this something like this, I didn't surprise. I saw God giving. They decided to come into it. NTA decided to give us massive support by giving us free play. They came for coverage of the Yoruba man who was the zonal director of the NTA. Decided to play this thing on international NTA.
Mr. Steve, let me quickly connect with Otumba Babatunde Tiamiyu. Is one of the media in Nigeria, based in Ibadan as well. Let me quickly connect with him because this conversation is very, very key, and there's a lot of things that I think that we need a second opinion on. Otumba Babatunde Tiamiyu, is a great pleasure to have you on the board on the African Portal Radio. Thank you very much for the listeners know who you are and where you are.
Yeah, good afternoon, Africa. Good afternoon, Nigeria. My name is Otumba Dr. Babatunde Tiamiyu, Head of Programs, Pensioners FM 106.7, Onireke, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. I am a trained linguist from the University of Ibadan, and a media icon, a radio personality, newscaster, content such personality, and of course, person of many parts roll into one, but most especially in the media field. I am a versatile person.
Otumba, thank you very much for that introduction. Otumba, we're having a conversation here that is very, very important. But before that, let me quickly give you the space event coming up this week. And it's a very great event, which is the African Migration Summit coming. You are one of the member and one of the bona fide member of that organization. Please kindly give us a kind of brief. What is coming and all about, and what the people should expect, and what is outcome of it for the people.
Forum for Migration.
Exactly.
That is Jiform.
Yes.
Yeah, in which the coordinator for the southern part of Nigeria, comprising of 17 states in North. Jiform is a group of journalists concerned by the challenge faced by Africans traveling irregularly, because people call it illegal migration, but we want to call it irregular migration from one country to the other, especially from Africa to Asia to Europe to America, and the challenges facing such category of people traveling irregularly. We have irregular, we have regular, follow all the necessary to obtain your entry visa and other documents that will allow you to move freely in whichever country you decided to go. But irregular migration is one that you are trying to cut corners to enter another country in which you might be subjected to a lot of challenges, a lot of problems, right from the security agencies, even from the government, even from some of the citizens in the country, that you may not have anybody to protect you since you didn't enter the country the way it's supposed to be. These are the issues that concern Jiform that we are working on to enlighten and educate people, Africans, to travel from their own country to any other country without following all these illegal routes. We have cases of people who have died on the Mediterranean Sea and other big waters trying to cut corners to enter other countries. But in our own case, we are trying to mitigate against such opportunity of traveling. Traveling is part of human life. Cannot do without traveling. Mr. Olusande handling this particular conversation is a Nigerian who decided to travel to South Africa to seek greener pastures. But this so-called, are they truly there the way people are looking at it, living their own? We know that in most African countries, we have challenges of bad governance, poor economy, poor planning, and the rest of it. Hello.
I'm with you. I'm with you. You can continue, sir.
Are we still together?
We are together. We are together.
All right. So this is the major vision of Jiform under the able leadership of Mr. Abayomi, who has been leading us aright. Ajibola, Mr. Abayomi Ajibola, our president, let me say, president of Jiform, because Jiform has transformed from advance of Nigeria and now has become a global body. You know.
Otuba, please, sir. Otuba, just a minute. Otuba, hello, sir, Mr. Steve. Connect this together because the two go pari passu. What we are discussing is a very deep thing, and we have to address it because there is no point of us having talking. The time for talking is gone. We need to have the time for action. We cannot continue talking at this age. We need action, and that is why I bring two people that I know that they were they understand what it is, and they know what is what icon when it comes to. Let's just quickly hear you. Please stay on the line.
Okay.
Otuba, please, you can continue.
All right, thank you, Mr. Summit coming up in Ghana next week is a very germane one. We want to discuss issues that has to do with regular migration. October last year, there was that type of summit which where we discussed. People all over the world were part of the conversation. Then where we look at issues that has to do with irregular migration and how to mitigate against such, so that this will be easy for our people to travel to wherever they want to go without fear of unknown, not subjecting themselves to the whim and caprice of those people that will use them as prostitutes and use them for hard labor and all of that. So people mid-traveling, West Africans from their country to another country, getting there, they will from them, they cannot go out again until they serve them for years, paying a lot of money, subjecting them to inhuman treatment, making them like slaves. All these things are the issues that will be at the front burner in Ghana during the discussion, to be led by eminent personalities, including Princess Oka, Kesi Oka, I don't know, from Ghana. Then we have Professor Patrick Lumumba and other angelos of the society. We have the chairperson, House Committee on House of Representatives in Nigeria, Honorable Akadu Shadipe, and other top personalities.
No, great.
So all times we are able, who has been doing a yeoman's job to the association together.
Indeed. Otuba, thank you very much. That is just by the way. I just want you to introduce the Jiform coming as well, which is a great event summit. Is Africa Migration Summit. The president of Ghana is starting from 25 of this month, and everybody listening to us, you can also connect with the African Portal because we'll be broadcast that as well live. We are putting one of the bona fide member on the spotlight right now to talk more about it, which is Otuba Dr. Babatunde Tiamiyu is online. Otuba, I have one of the great leader as well with me in the studio. Ambassador Steve is with me in the studio as well, that we are having this conversation. And the way people are losing their life in many rivers or across the globe. But Otuba, what do you do back home to correct this?
Well, I think it is regular migration more than ever. Talk about the security situation of the country today, especially in a country like Nigeria. Every day you had one clash between one ethnic group or the other, or a group of bandits or no government insurgents. Talk of anything. The countries, Nigeria, is like no reason, and everybody was looking for a way get out of the country. But be that as it may, if you look at the economy itself, the economy is in shambles. Just of recent, the high inflation rate, the prices of food has gone up in the market. The fuel price of recent has gone up to as high as 180 naira per liter of PMS petrol, and all others. If you look at all indices, security, economy, politics, education, also has been on strike for over a year before they call it off. Even now, some schools have not resumed. All these indices that things in the country are the slightest opportunity to seek greener pastures elsewhere. What we need to do back home is for the government at all levels to wake up to their responsibility. Citizens are not asking for much. Make facilities available, electricity, health, and education, other things that agree, food supply, food abundance. Let people feed well, have good house to raise their head at night after a tedious day's work. If you want to use electricity bill, what you are going to pay for it, let it be regular. These are the things that people are asking in the country, in Nigeria, in some other Africa. Have to wake up to their responsibilities to make life good for their people. This will at least reduce these cases of irregular migration. People struggling by all means to live their own God-given land. Our leaders, they have been traveling out, senators, governors, even the presidents. They have been traveling out of the country, see how systems work in other countries. But I don't know what's happening in most African countries. All these our leaders, they just have possibilities and do the needful. Citizens are not asking for too much. Give them themselves in that particular country where they were. Give them good list of let them live well. Let them have access to what they're supposed to have access to. Without let or hindrance, things will be okay.
Thank you very much, sir. That aspect you mentioned is the pushing of the bad government to have access to the life infrastructures. Things are not working well. Those are the pushing factor. But let's quickly look at because that is when I'm going to put Ambassador Steve on the spotlight. Let's look at the cultural out. Parents encouraging their children to actually focus or to do anything. If there is anything you want to do, make sure you leave this country. Kind of training that some parents are giving to their children nowadays. Sir, what is your view to that? Then I will connect with Ambassador Steve.
All right. You are talking about that will make some parents to push their children or what's outside their country. I still want to repeat what I said earlier. The Yorubas will say, no matter wherever you might go, your country, your land is your land, is the best place for you to live. Let me tell you this. I will say, who wants to become will be living the life of a pauper, of a poor person? Who wants to be living in abject poverty? No, nobody. Somebody or a parent sell their building for as high as maybe 1 million, 1.5 million, and give it to somebody that will go and enslave their child in another country. No, it doesn't work that way. It is not the failure of the object or your child into slavery in another country. It doesn't work that way. Are you hearing me?
I can hear you.
It is the system that is not working. It is the people behind driving our system that should wake up to their responsibility. Yes, it is good to travel. Instead, traveling is part of the experience where you learn new things, there are great things are being done, especially in this 21st century. It won't be that it is in the course of your own driving you by force, driving you hard to leave your country because things are not working. No, that is not it. You can go for seminars, you can go for lectures, you can go and acquire further education. Not that you are being forced to leave your own country. It doesn't work that way. And our leaders should look inward to find solutions to myriad of problems confronting Nigeria, confronting some other African countries.
Thank you, Otumba. Let me hear what Ambassador Steve have to say in this. Ambassador Steve, so you've been on the line for a while.
It's okay. I'm enjoying everything.
Yeah, we are having a conversation here. And the reason being that this issue is a serious issue. Ambassador Steve, you are one of the great leaders that is advocate for our culture, for sustainability of our culture and our language. But we have a problem today that a lot of people in their Western ideology, they don't even want their children to speak their language. They naturally doesn't want it. They just want their children to be speaking other foreign language. That is one. Two, the issue of people traveling out of the country in Africa in a very funny way. Some have, go through kind of pain. You cannot even explain it. What is your organization doing regarding this, Ambassador Steve?
Yes, in true essence, my brother, I think we need what is called serious national reorientation. We need reorientation, especially from the old ones even to the younger ones. In a situation where a mother or a predator is speaking a foreign language to his own language, I think it's a gross ignorance. I don't need to start referring to the scripture. If I have to start to refer to scripture, we will know that we are getting this extremely very, very wrong. I remember when the children of Israel turning back from Babylonia back to Israel, they discovered that most of their people were able to speak their mother tongues again. And what did they do? They even have to discharge every woman, every foreign woman their sons married. And they start teaching their children the language. See, our language is very vital to our development. And that is why today you talk about China. China, even in their school, they teach language, not even English language. And that's why today understand and create unimaginable things. Like what the other speaker does, the system in Nigeria is not working. What we are focused on in Nigeria is regional domination. A section of the country wants to dominate the rest of the nation. And that is exactly what the focus of the Nigeria are today. The truth of the matter, nothing is working here. Because one, we are not focused. Two, we tend not to be creative. Even when they find you creative, they want to bring you down. Look, why will the people not want to leave the country? I can't count how many friends who died in Libya. They died in the process of trying to cross the Sahara to Spain. Many of them died. They died out of cold, Hamatan, for they left during Hamatan, they were frozen to death. So many of them who left to that place. But how would they want to leave? Want to leave because the infrastructures are not there. There is no job. If you don't have people who are in position in Nigeria today, you can't get job. And two, the funniest aspect of it all is that now it's happening that if you are not a Muslim, you can't get a good job. If you are not an Hausa man, you can't get, especially against. We are all suffering in the South, especially because the North are dominated. Not even though the Fulani have dominated everything in the country, where no job. When you go here, no job. They call you out, are you a Muslim? Children are not helping matter. Where our boys dress, the way they dress, we want to give somebody who barbs such short hair and rasta hair and tell him going into the bank to get a job. It's not possible. How can a child who dresses in Catholic go to the bank and say, want to get a job? Get some job. So we are not even getting the matter. The situation is really tricky, my brother. It's very tricky. So I know what I can just say is that we need what is called sincere and severe orientation.
Orientation.
And that to start from what you are doing. I mean,
this is a sensation. It's a kind of program to sensitize our people. I do. Thank you, Ambassador. Let me just bring, because the solution to that problem is what Jiform already provide. Jiform already provide an event coming up of this month, and I'm putting them on the spotlight for everyone listening to us. This is an event that you need to watch. If you want to connect with us, you can also watch it live on the African Pod. Definitely connect our team in Ghana to make sure we broadcast it. Otumba, thank you very much for that. Otumba, you are part of the team that is going to make this happen. Let's talk more about Jiform, because it's the one that we are putting on the spotlight right now. The summit coming up. Sir, what are the topics? What are the likely topics that is going to be addressed during this summit?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Wilson. The focus will be on the challenges of African migrants, especially Nigerians, to other countries. Why people want to leave their country and join us. This we are going to address during the meeting and find solution to it. Like Ambassador Steve just said, we need a lot of reorientation, emotional reorientation, psychological, cultural reorientation, ethnic reorientation, rural reorientation. All this will come into the fore. Then what are the opportunities that are there back at home, even country? You see, the society we live in today is a society where every day people need one thing or the other. there's always problem and there should be solution. So people should look forward in their own enclaves and societies, countries. See, what are the current challenges? What are the current problems people are facing? Then try to provide solution to those problems. By that, one say, look at the way you can establish something in form of business or enterprise that can be solution provider to challenges facing your society. Let's take agriculture in Africa. One said one of his cardinal agenda was agriculture. Why coming in 2015? But today we see that little, only policy of paper is what we are seeing, what the actual implementation of these policies to translate to food on the table of an average Nigerian. So as an individual now, instead of gathering that half a million, 1 million, 5 million, and giving it to somebody who is deceiving into slavery in another man's life, why don't you use that money to look at the way you can maybe own a farm or even a poultry or something that can be food for the people you invest and return it. The problem elsewhere confronting so many farmers in Nigeria today, especially in the southwest. But be that as it may, government at various levels, especially the governments in the southwest, are trying their possible best to curb this challenge. But in a way, people too should look at the way of becoming solution providers. People by so doing, you can expose yourself to the rest of the world, and this issue of wanting to travel will even fall into your lap without even sweating. Let me give you an example. Just of recent, a young man chose to be doing this raw park in Yoruba land, in Yoruba language. He has been doing it for some time. With jars of other material. Do you know that of recent, a global body recognized him and gave him a certificate in recognition and award in recognition of Russia able to use his brain and intelligence to put in place. These are the things we are talking about. Don't always let us help somebody in life. No, it doesn't work that way. Some other countries that have become great today, so their citizens that work assiduously to find solutions to their problem. So we should be Africans and Nigerians especially, we should be solution providers. We should transform ourselves and look at areas where we can come in to solve some of the problems confronting our society instead of running away. Because if we run away today, you can still come back years to meet that problem. And another thing, if the problem was not solved and you travel out, if recently in Nigeria from Edo State returned from the US, on his way back he was waylaid, kidnapped, and eventually was killed. So those are the issues that we need to approach holistically, and sort of the things that we want to make the different summit in Ghana to see how we can provide solutions to some of these problems so that Nigerians, Africans will be able to sit back and do. Rwanda years ago was a water country, but today, in terms of technology, Rwanda is moving forward almost on a daily basis. Rwanda has become a country now sponsoring a big team in England like Arsenal. A big Rwanda, you will see it by the side of their jersey whenever they are playing, to tell you the extent Rwanda has. So people now are longing to go to Rwanda for tourism and other things, which eventually will translate to come to the tourist sector in the country. So all these things we should look inward and some solution to all these problems.
Otuba, thank you very much for your time. I know you are kind of very busy, but thank you for giving us this time to have this conversation with us, to put you on the spotlight to talk more about the Jiform summit that is coming in Ghana on the 25th. In connection with many organizations in Ghana, and as well some organization also in Africa. Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate it. Before I let you go, what is your advice? What is your advice to the current generation and the incoming generation?
Well, let me say this. The team for the different meet coming up to the benefit of Africans. That is the theme of the summit.
Say that again. Say the team again.
The team is labor migration, shifting the paradigm to the benefit of Africans. That is the theme.
Okay.
Labor migration, shifting the paradigm to the benefit of Africans. Wow. That is the theme of the summit coming up at Accra National Conference Center, Accra, Ghana.
Wow.
26th of this month. Jiform in collaboration with Necotech Ghana, and that is, and we have speakers at the summit is His Excellency, President of Council Ado, Our Excellency Reverend Dr. A.K. Kansi, Honorable Jolu Lope Akande Shabi Alpha Otimbo, Minister of Labour in Sierra Leone, President of Jiform, Ajibola Abayomi, Professor Patrick Lodge Otieno Lumumba, Director of the School of Law, Director of State for Migration, University of Ghana, Nigeria, Professor of Byron Prince, Global Director of Diaspora Innovation Initiative, United States of America, Dr. Ajibola Abayomi, Director of Studies, SKA Dubini University, Benin Republic, Dr. P.G. Asharu, Nigerian Representative, African Union, Economic, Social, and Cultural. Also, others include Honorable Jerry Wana, former Minister of Immigration and Citizenship, Canada, Ms. Philomena Ghana Pragaza, the Director of Asian Pacific Institute for Dr. Azuma Ichuna, President Organization for Integration, African Development, Togo, Susan Gong, CEO, Global Incorporation, Canada, and Her Excellency William Sali Ado, that is UNYA Ghana, as well as the governor of Cross River State, Professor Ben Ayadi, and many other prominent sons and daughters of Africa to talk about the future of migration in Africa. Talk that Africans will not be traveling to other people to subject themselves to inhuman treatment, which will not inward, and we have the solution to this. The various problems confronting our society. Enough of all these going and die on the sea, desert, subjecting ourselves to hard labor after spending so much money. Enough of neo-colonialism, enough of neo-slavery from Africa to other countries of the world. We should be part of solution providers to our internal problems in our various countries.
Thank you very much, sir. I like what you said there. We should be part of solution. We should be part of solution, not the part of the problem. And when we can discover a problem, we should also find a way to discover a solution to it. Running out of our continent is not the solution to the problem of Africa. But stay back in Africa. Let's see how we can address the African problem and find a permanent solution to it. One of the greatest problems we are facing is the leadership, and that also needs to be addressed as well. Thank you very much. Otuba Babatunde Tiamiyu is one of the great media icon in Nigeria. Thank you very much for your time. God bless you, and we'll see you some other time. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my brother. We are looking forward to receiving you at home in the nearest future.
Definitely. We are part of it. We are in this together. So definitely we will. Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate it. God bless you. He's one of the great leader in one of the at Pensioner FM in Ibadan, at Barigo to be precise, in Ibadan. Thank you very much, sir. Bless you and thank you for your time.
You are welcome.
Thank you. Ambassador Steve, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's quickly do a kind of let's do a kind of wrap up of the conversation so far, so that we can call it a day. The time I've well spent, I really appreciate for coming out and thank God that we able to have this conversation. Let's do a wrap up of what we discussed. Let's do a of what we discussed so far and your conclusion on this.
Can I hear you again, please?
I said let's do a wrap up for what so far and your conclusion on this topic that we are, this conversation that we are having together.
So far, I should just appreciate the good work you are doing, because I think you're really doing a great job and giving people like us the opportunity to really enlighten the society. And this is exactly what we'll be looking for. But so far, I'm much impressed, and I thank God giving this grace for we to have this discussion. And I believe people out there who are listening definitely will have one or two things to pick that will be of value to what we have just talked about, without understanding in our society the cultural value for our indigenous people, the people of Africa, the people of Nigeria, to let it count. And we are in Europe, we should show who we are. In everywhere we are, we should be able to prove an African, especially in Nigeria, who is the father of Africa. I think it is such a nice day. I'm really happy to be on this set with you, Mr. Joshua Lusa.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you very much, sir. I hope if I call on you again, you will be happy to be on this broadcast.
Wow. I will gladly jump at it, because what you are doing is enlightening. It's beautiful. It's such an event one would like to associate with.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate your time, sir. Before Water is home for all, where Africa have the voice. We are planning to make this the BBC of Africa. If there is anything that God has put, if there is anything God has put in your heart or your mind to this vision, please, or you have anyone that can be the power of this team to make sure this go faster and grow, please, we appreciate it as well. If you want to advertise or you want us to put you on the spotlight as well, those of you listening to us, this is home for you. Connect with us. Let's do it together. Together we can, and together we will. Africa will be great when we all do what we need to do. If we continue doing the same thing that we are doing, we'll be having the same result that we are having now. But if we start doing it other way around, we'll be having a different result that will be more palatable than what we are having now. And I want to thank everyone joining us as well. I want to say thank you to Otumba Babatunde Tiamiyu for joining us. Everyone joining us. This is the end to this broadcast for this hour. We really appreciate and we say thank you very much. Ambassador, before I let you go, what is your advice to the parents regarding and the language?
Well, the greatest advice I can give to the especially should go to our parents and even to the youth. But I just pray the Spirit of God come in us, that we start in our traditions and our culture, because it is our identity, just like I've said. Wherever you are, so that your opposite person or your opera, because power is our culture. Let our teachers, our proprietors, private school or government school, that we inculcating that values of our culture in our children. So tomorrow will be a better day in diversity of our cultural greatness. Thank you very much, my big brother.
Thank you very much, sir. Where do you see yourself in the next coming 10 years?
Wow, in the next coming we should be ruling Africa, and we would have impacted so much our programs in our children. In 10 years' time, if we start by now as we are doing, the child of this year, of this moment, by the time we get to 10 years, we will be relating Africa fully to the world.
Thank you very much for the great work you are doing in Africa, and we really appreciate your time on this broadcast this hour. We'll see you by the grace of God anytime soon. Keep well, keep sharing it, keep talking about it. We're looking forward to collaboration. We're looking forward to support. We're looking forward to things that will push us forward. Thank you very much and have a beautiful time. Before I let you go, your name again and the position.
Okay. I'm Ambassador Dr. Udwehi Obada, the founder, CEO at this platform, Indigenous Entertainment Cultural Exchange. That is exactly what we are, and I'm really grateful to be part of you. Your program is worth supporting, and I pray God Almighty to grant us this grace that the little we have, we will support what you are doing.
Thank you very much, sir. A lot of people have helped you in it so far. I want to give you 1 second to shout out to those who have support you or help your vision in time past.
Can I hear you once again, please?
I want to give you opportunity to shout out, to say thank you to those that have helped you in this journey. In 1 second, just to say, just a word of appreciation.
Yes, we just have to give thanks, especially to the Ministry of Culture, Ministry of Education. We have to give thanks to people like Dr. Ejoma Yuba, PhD, University of Georgia, and so many cultural organizations, the National Museum, the Hellenic Cultural Expo of UNESCO. All these are people who are really supporters. We thank them, and without much saying, you deserve much praise. You deserve more of our praise. We thank you so much, Africa Porter, that the African Voice, for this wonderful experience we are making to pass through. We have got to say thank you in a million.
Welcome. I will give you opportunity to give your number or your social media so people can be able to connect with you. A lot of people want to also explore with you as well, or they want you to be part of their doing as well, in Africa, in Ghana, in other countries.
Our WhatsApp number is 07053839743. I repeat again, WhatsApp number 07053839743@culture@gmail.com. Gmail.com. These are contacts where you can always quickly reach us, and we'll gladly appreciate you to contact us or connect us so we could share more ideas and see how we can move our tradition forward. Frankly, Africa Porter and our voice, you are indeed wonderful. We are grateful to share this moment with you, and I pray God to come life that together we can partner, we can collaborate, and see what we will do for our father's land, our mother's land, by the grace of God.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much, guys. For those of you that will be calling Ambassador Steve outside Nigeria, please put +234 at the front of the number before you dial it. +234 at the front of the number. You can remove the 0 in the first. Put +234. Thank you very much, Ambassador. See you again. God bless you. To everyone, is a goodbye from here. This is the end to this broadcast. It's a well spent time. We have a deep conversation. This is a wrap up. We discussed about the migration, about the Jiform event that is coming in Ghana. The president of Ghana will be there as please. If you want to join that conversation, link up to the African Portal. That's program will be live on the African Portal as well. We'll be giving you a report of what is going on there. A lot of people, a lot of people are coming to that event. A lot of speakers will be there as Otumba Doctor event is coming from 25 26 of this month. We will put it on the spotlight as well. Much everyone that is joining us, we really appreciate it. God bless everyone. God bless Africa. God bless the world, and God bless the African Portal. See you again tomorrow by the grace of God. We have a program coming up tomorrow, Karakata. Join us on that program as well. We have one of the African voice all the way from Sierra Leone on this broadcast as well that will be having conversation. Remember, this is the African voice where everyone has. This is your home. This is where we make things happen. Support, advertise, join us to advertise on this space. Coming on +27 703 3584. From here is goodbye. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Keep talking about it. The Africa is a home for all. We are not Africa because we are born in Africa. We are Africa because Africa is born in us. God bless everyone listening. Enjoy this song from Beautiful Novia as we call it a day. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now. Beautiful Novia, it's up to you.